Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a Friday flip through. This is Fairies of Obsidian Forest from the kits from Goldenmeade. This is the second time I've used this kit. This is actually a custom made journal for someone, and so it is sold already. Yeah, so let's get started. This will be the first time that she sees it too, so excited for her. So yeah, we've got that beautiful velvet material that I think I've used it on another one. I might have even used it on the original one. We got a couple like little corner plates, done some wonky stitching. So yeah, and dream as if you'll live forever. So let's get cracking into it. As always, these are what I've got left over in the kit that I won't use. And then I've put some vintage ephemera. I think a lot of this is from either New Zealand or Roxy Creation. I bought some ephemera from her, so I'm not going to take anything out. Because straight after this, I am going to wrap this baby up and put it in a box and send it on its way. So yeah, we've got this doily. When I was going through my doilies, I seen this and I thought that would be perfect for a pocket. So we've got that. Then we've got some paper in here to write in. This little journal card slots in there, and then we've got that from the kit. And then over the page. I actually didn't know how I'd feel about doing a kit again, using the same kit, but I actually really enjoyed it. So this is just like a little clip-on thing, and then you've got a little bit of vintage ledger paper folded up in there. Plenty of notes. This is from an old catalogue, but I love all of this. Isn't that pretty? And then we have a pocket from the kit, and yeah, made this up. That's from Tailor-Made Journals. And then a whole lot of like random paper that, and a lot of the papers from Which Craft Do You Do. Going through, and here's another one. This is just a flip up sort of tag to write in. And this is around the page pocket. So on this side we then have another tag with the beautiful images from Tailor-Made Journals. So yeah, I did really enjoy this one, which is great. So this is a sack that I did the other day. Absolutely love that. When I did it, I knew I was going to put it in here because I wanted to use this flower, which I thought was very similar. And the person who is getting this, if they've got something, they can actually put something behind here. So I glued it just on these three. Grungy paper that Sylvia dyed for me. We've got some mushrooms, a postcard. I'm not sure where that's from. And tag from the kit. Love that sort of layout. And we've got some 1895 ledger there. Going over. Now we've got this real grungy envelope. So I made a tag to slip underneath there. Did a little cluster. And then we turn it over so you can see some of it here. Look at that. And then inside is a journal card, and there's just a... So this journal card here is one of the masterboards that my neighbour did for me, Sylvia. So on it I've just put a flower, added a flower, and that's it, left it at that because I just wanted to see that butterfly poking out. So then carry on, and then we're in the middle. And we've got a belly band, and this here is a piece of ephemera from 1863. I love the colours in it. Beautiful. And then we have another wrap around, and we've got a few pieces. So what year is this? 2037, I think. So it must be the 23rd of the 10th, 1937. 2037. Gosh. Let's hope it's not that. Another piece of ephemera from Roxy Creation. Not going to pull it out. And then we've got a few more pages in here. That's the other end of that old ledger paper. So in here we have another piece from Roxy Creation, Rachel, and a tag. I love how this turned out. Just adds to it, and there's this beautiful vintage trim. And then we have a sideways belly band, and we've got like a little pocket there, and then this pulls out. I've just clipped it underneath there because on the other side we've got this handsome fella, and I slotted one of the playing cards that I made the other day, so I've put that in there, and then we've got this beauty, so she's in there too. I didn't have to add that, but I just felt it needed something else. And then we'll go over, and we've got another tag, a big tag that goes in there. Another pocket. So in here is the scrappy notes that I've made one weekend with the flowers. Let's put that back in there. This is a paper clip, like so, both sides. So here we have just a journal card that opens out, and on this side is an envelope from the kit, and inside has some writing paper. And then this is another piece from the kit. Love that. And then behind it I decided to put another playing card. So instead of sticking the whole lot down, I've just glued it like that. And then we've got to the end, and this is a piece from Which Craft Do You Do? It was in with it, and then we've got a piece of ephemera there, old ephemera. So that's the journal all done and dusted. She's turned out a little bit more chunkier, but it's funny how fast that they do fill. So this, like I said, will get wrapped up and sent on her merry way to be displayed with the other journals from Goldenmeade, which is really, really cool. And that is all, folks. So hope you enjoyed the flip through of that. Yeah, so like I said, this one is sold. It's a custom one, and it was fun to do. I don't often do custom ones, but I did really enjoy it. So until next time, I'm hoping I'm heading down to see my mother, take Mike's mum with us. We're going to go down there. So I'm not sure what time I'll be back. If I can get in here on Saturday afternoon when we're back before we go out for dinner, I will do a video. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.